Here are all of our samples. We have pepper, plain water, salt, sugar, and the pool water, which is filled with chlorine. And they're all starting at a temperature of 70 degrees. So we're going to put them in the fridge and wait for 15 minutes and see what happens.
They're all the same, like volume of fluid.
Yep, 1/2 cup.
Because if one add a lot more,
They
mess
wouldn't
everything up. You don't want that.
After about 7 minutes of testing and letting them sit, the temperatures have decreased a little bit. They're hard to read.
It looks like this one's just a tad cooler than that one, but for the most part, they're about the same.
All right, let's close it up.
Yeah, good talk.
And after about 15 minutes, we're going to read off the temps, and here they are.
So the sugar is about 53 degrees. The salt is about 50, so it's colder. The water is just about between 53 and 54. The pepper is about 52, and the pool water is about 53.
There are the readings. So after 20 minutes of freezing, now we have another pair of results. So Jeremy, take it away.
Yeah, so the sugar is going to be around 50 degrees. The salt dropping down to about 47. The water is going to be around 53, I'd say. It doesn't change much. The pepper is about 49, close to 50. And the pool water is going to be right around at 52.
After half an hour of freezing, and the results are...
Alright, so the sugar is about 40, and the salt's about 39, close to 40. The water is 43, so these two have been freezing faster. The pepper is 45. It's about 42, and the pool water is around 41 or 40.
And after 40 minutes of freezing, the results are...
Sugar at about 32, salt 31, water 34, pepper about 34, and pool water at 32.
After 40 minutes of the experiment, salt did not freeze, but it finished with a 31 degrees temperature. Sugar in the pool water finished with 32 degrees as the temperature, and water and the pepper finished at 34 degrees as the temperature.
Yeah, so when salt is added to water, right now the salt is below 32 degrees, but it hasn't freezed, proving that adding salt lowers the freezing point. So that's why like ocean water doesn't freeze. So when we took out the water with the different substances and the regular water, we found that the water didn't freeze, but the salt was a lower temperature, and the parts where there was more salt, like the bottom, it did freeze. And some other ones, like the pool water, the chlorined water, did freeze. Yeah.
The pool water, all of them did have ice crystals, but the regular water, which is interesting because there wasn't anything to hold the water back from freezing at its maximum pace. And the pool water had little crystals, and the salt water, all the salt went to the bottom, and it froze faster there than it did on the top, which ocean water doesn't freeze at all. Granted, it is moving, but it's interesting that salt froze faster than the regular.
Yeah, and did the pepper freeze?
The pepper froze a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. So
same with the sugar. Sugar froze.
They were very interesting results, and not quite what we expected.